Sweet. So today I wanted to have a conversation with Seth. Seth, you're my brother.
That I am.
You're on a different path than me. You're doing medical school. Tell me a little bit about that, what your situation has been for the last few months and kind of your process getting to where you're at right now.
Yeah, for sure. So with medical school, I applied last summer. It was kind of a full summer process, including like the beginning stages of the application, secondaries, interviews, things like that, and then waiting to hear back from individual schools. And that waiting to hear back from individual schools took place between September of last year and honestly currently still they can reach out to me if they want to. So it's been a little bit stressful trying to wait and hear back from a lot of these different schools, but there have been a few different schools that I got accepted to, and so I was kind of in the dilemma of where do I want to live now, which school do I want to go to, which one would be the best fit for me, and I definitely wanted to look at what was the best available options for my family as well, because I have been married a couple of years and I have a kid on the way, which I will definitely have down wherever I go to med school. I'll have a kid,
Yeah.
so thinking about where they're going to live and grow up is an important factor for me as well.
Sure. So you basically got a couple options, right? When these schools respond to you, accept you. How many acceptances did you get when you started thinking about which one was right for you?
So I had 3 solid exceptions and 2 or 3 others that I turned down pretty early on just because I didn't want to worry about the traveling, and the location just didn't interest me very well.
Yeah. Okay, and so you've got these 3 options. How do you go about analyzing that? Which one's best for you? And like you mentioned, you're soon to be family of 3.
Yeah, so I definitely started out analyzing the school themselves, seeing which one would be a better fit for me, which one would be a better fit for the direction that I want to go in. Kind of looking at their matriculation rates and who is going into what field of specialty. Honestly, these 3 different schools were all pretty even in those regards. They were all pretty well balanced in their education levels and their matriculation rates. And so then the next stage was just finding, okay, I like any of these schools, but where would I want to live? Because I could honestly see myself at any of these 3.
Okay. So yeah, that makes it easy on that point, I guess. If they're all equally rated in terms of the school quality, you start looking at other factors, right? So you and Adrian, your wife, were talking. Did you guys have 2 or 3 factors that really stood out to you that were really important?
Yeah, I think one of our biggest factors was family proximity. That's something that's always been really big to us, is we've always lived near our families. Both of us attend BYU, which is within a 4-hour drive to both our families. And so we just didn't want to really extend that too far, and we've always enjoyed being near family so we can travel home for weekends or see them a lot more often than we otherwise would.
Nice. Was there anything else that stood out besides proximity to family?
The neighborhood of the school was important. I didn't want to live anywhere that had kind of ghetto suburbs around, especially when I would be at med school most of the time and Adrian would be home with the baby alone for a lot of the time. So we just wanted a safe area for those 2, especially opportunities to go to parks and things like that, to be able to get outside. Another important factor to us was honestly weather. we grew up, and both of us grew up in Idaho, and so we're used to the cold and we got sick of it, and so we're just ready to look for somewhere warmer if possible, but we would accept living somewhere cold because we are used to it.
Nice. So you were kind of in the midst of making that decision based on some of those factors. That's when I introduced you to this process, this consultation, this survey that we've been working on, right? This service that is SettleSavvy. What is something that you got out of using our service that really helped you guys understand and feel that St. George is the right place for you?
Yeah. So, well, we definitely looked at these 3 different locations with those ideas that we had in mind about what we'd like best. And we had kind of started leaning towards St. George. It just kind of fit each of those a little bit better. And we were like, yeah, this sounds pretty good. And then once you introduced us to this, we were like, all right, we'll give it a shot. I mean, we'll see where it takes us. And just showing the ratings and like how well St. George actually fit us kind of like solidified it in our minds. It made it more like, this is real, this is happening, like this is the place for us.
Yeah. Put some numbers to your gut feeling and gave you some confidence.
Yeah.
Cool. That's awesome. So we worked together a little bit and we found a couple houses. You found some, I found some, kind of evaluated them based on how they would fit your needs. And you're going to meet with a realtor down there that we hooked you up with on Friday, right?
I am, yep.
Awesome.
Excited for that opportunity.
Are you doing a school tour while you're down there too, or just looking at homes?
So I did a school tour a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And I felt really good about it, so I'll probably just be looking at homes this time around.
Awesome. Getting a good feel for your new home and community. That'll be great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Was there anything else that you wanted to add before we wrap up here?
I don't think so. I just, the comfort of knowing, I'm a numbers guy, so seeing numbers just really helped me feel a lot better about my decision for sure.
I think we're all more numbers people than we realize. Once we start to see some real numbers, that adds a lot of confidence. So thanks for pointing that out.
That's true. Yep.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining in, man. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah. Thanks, brother.
See ya.
See ya.